What's up, y'all? It's your girl Chelsea, your favorite nurse turned realtor, and I'm here today to talk to y'all about balance, this work-life balance thing. I was talking to someone last week, and they made a comment about basically, I needed to make my mind up about whether I wanted to be on the internet with my little rap papers in my head, filing my nails, talking to y'all about life, or did I want to be professional? Uh, in a sense, with the real estate and advertising that. And my rebuttal is, why can't I do both? Yeah, when the time is needed, I can dress up, put on the makeup, all that other shit. But why is it that I can't be myself and just come on here and talk to y'all about life? That's my thing with it. So I was like, what better than to start off my next rant? I don't know if I'd call it a rant. We just talking. We just chilling. We just shooting the shit. And this is how I feel. I will say the person that made that comment is older. I don't know if I would call them a baby boomer. You know, when it comes to the boomers versus the millennials, we see life different because we believe in peace. I don't know about y'all. I believe in peace of mind. Pause. Shit. But I rather have peace of mind than work at a job that's barely paying me ends meet. So, but I've told y'all I like to joke around. I like to talk shit. When it's time for me to be serious, I can do that. But I feel like outside of that time that I'm actually working, I'm going to be chill. And I feel like we're going to say the older population, there is no in between with them. Because I'm not going to lie, I see that with my mom. She can get off work before she retired and come home and she's still going 90 or nothing. Um, for her birthdays and holidays, I would actually buy her clothes. I'd alternate between work clothes and then stuff for her to wear outside of work. Because when it came to her shopping for herself, she was only buying work clothes. But it's like, lady, you work 40 hours a week. You know, sometimes you'd have to work over. But what about the rest of that time? And that's where I don't think, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to life. But I don't see anything wrong with my rap papers on my head. And I'm going to continue to be me. This is the inside of my house. Yes, I am sitting here talking to you guys. But I mean, shit. Me personally, and I know everybody does not think the way that I think. I want to do business with someone more of that I could relate to rather than somebody that I feel as though it's being fake with me. Now, I really should have made this video when all of this was fresh on my mind, but that's just the simplest way for me to put it. Because you can have two people, both are experts in a field, but the person that they're trying to win over is going to go with the person that relates more to them. The person that they have a better rapport with versus that person that is laying it on thick. I don't like salesmen. I'm not going to lie because I feel like they lie. I can't do that. I can't lie to get someone to buy something when I know it's not good for them. It's not in their best interest. And I feel like that's one of the things that I actually learned something positive at Comcast, because I don't play this shit. Now, if I'm going to buy a vehicle or anything, I'll let them give me their spiel, and then I'm going to tell them no. Now, what I can say, I've had people call my phone trying to sell me shit. And it's local people, not the regular telemarketers. But I had one guy, he told me I was the nicest person he had done talked to. That day, I wasn't ugly, but I told him that I was not interested. I've been on the other side. I'm sitting here talking to y'all, but I don't like talking to people. I have to read people first. You can't read somebody over the phone. Not at all. And they've tried to teach me all these little tactics when it comes to real estate, with talking to people and trying, you have to try to sell yourself. Bitch, I ain't a hoe. I'm not selling shit. What I will do is be myself. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to listen. I'm going to let you tell me what it is that you want to tell me, how you feel, where you're at in your search, how you feel about buying. And if you're not 100% sure, I'm not going to try to convince you to get into something that I know you're going to regret. Because when it comes to real estate, this is not just, it's not renting. Like, these property taxes, I'm not gonna lie, kicking my ass. The city of Zachary screwed my shit up along with countless others last year. And so I was overcharged. And that's one of the things they don't tell you when you close. But they turned around and my mortgage company, they paid the original bill. Well, that original bill was high. So it put me into the negative with my escrow. So my house note went up because of their fuck up. And so that's why I'm not gonna put anybody in a situation like that. I feel like I done veered off my whole thing of why I got on here to talk to y'all. I don't know. To me, it all just goes together. Um, I guess you could say I'm kind of getting into real estate too, to be, I don't want to say kind of protective of my clients, but I guess you could say that, because there's some scammers out here. We all know that. We don't think that we're going to come across them, but it's some lying ass people in the world. And I just feel like the fact that I could come here, sit on here, and talk to y'all in my everyday stuff shows you that I am actually a real person. And I'm in scrubs for 13 hours at minimum of the day. When I come home, I like to be comfortable. So my belly is out, my thighs is out, everything. Skin is showing. Y'all have seen me in there. I'll be in that moo. I'm gonna be in whatever is comfortable. You want me to trade out my work scrubs for damn blouse and some slacks? I think not. I'm not. I need to be comfortable at some point in my life. I don't like to be in uncomfortable situations. I've switched brokerages a few times, and one of those times was partly because I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't feel as though I was going to be able to be myself. And I guess I did need to have this conversation. Um, Because I'm not gonna lie, they tried to help me, but at the same time, with my work schedule, it clashed with their training schedule. But that wasn't even the biggest thing for me. I know my personality and I know how I am. And I did not feel like I could be my genuine self with that brokerage and the people there. I talk noise on my social media. I like shits and giggles. I love to laugh. And it just felt like I was going to have to try to be professional, polished, all of that. I don't want that. My realtor that I use when I bought my house, she does my hair now. And the first time that I talked to her on the phone, she talked to me like I was just one of her homegirls. And that is why I went with her. That's the personality that I have that is what made me feel comfortable. And I feel like that's what is going to make others feel comfortable. And so actually the people that I'm with now, that broker actually reached out. She had been on my Facebook, uh, scoping me out, and she finally reached out. And y'all see, I cuss. I do. I'm trying to work my way out of it. Guys not through with me yet. Some days I cuss more than others, but I've chilled out a lot. I used to post some crazy stuff, you know, whatever came to my mind, but I've gotten away from that. But she watched me and she liked my personality and she reached out to me and she told me that she enjoyed my personality because I'm not gonna lie. She's kind of on the religious side, so I was worried about my mouth. But when I say she makes me feel comfortable, that brokerage. So I believe in going where you're comfortable at. I believe in moving at your own pace. Just do what makes you comfortable. So, yeah, I have had my doubts about this real estate thing because bitches are fake. Like, hmm, I see people posting their closings and everything, and I have no ill feelings towards them. It's congratulations to y'all. But you see one thing on social media, and then you hear from the people that have actually used them like these horror stories. And it's just like, damn, if working with this person was like that, why did you go through with it? Um, and it's basically because they could get them into that home right then. But to again, let me ask you this. You went with someone that you was a mission with, that talked to you crazy, um, wasn't helpful, uh, made you do something you were uncomfortable with. You let them convince you to go ahead when it didn't feel right, instead of waiting. I believe in waiting for your time. I have learned in my little 32 years, God has whipped the hell out of me. And too many times I have had an ill feeling about something and went ahead and did it anyway. And oh my God, that was mm, I want to say hell to pay. Like I put myself in a bind in too many situations by doing it. So when it comes to something big like buying a house or any kind of large purchases, anything that is going to, any decision that you need to make that's going to affect you greatly, don't allow anybody to persuade you to do something that you're not comfortable with. So days like that, it makes me feel like, damn, is real estate really for me? But then I think about it and it's like, yeah, my time is coming. I feel like people they want everything quick. What they call us, microwave something, some kind of shit. But anyway, hot and ready. Like you want your shit like right off bat. But no, the best things in life, they come at the right time. Like I've learned, God is building you up for whatever it is that you're asking for. And because you're rushing, you're only getting a piece of what He has for you instead of actually waiting, building up, and getting to enjoy that whole thing. I'm still veering off from my original plan, but yeah. So I don't know. That's what I got for y'all for today. You see, I had typed up all my little notes that came to my head the other day, but that shit goes out the window. I might as well just get on here and talk about what's on my heart. So another thing that has been on me heavy though lately, um, I'm mean. I'm not as mean as I used to be. I've come a long way. I am petty. Petty as hell. Don't piss me off. Cause your girl gets down. But I can say that lately, I'm gonna say especially in this past year or two, um, I don't know if you want to say my heart has grown because I've had a mean streak all my life, but I've always had a heart of gold as well. But I was the type of person that if you crossed me, um, that was it. I was done. I didn't have anything for you. Used to hold grudges. Yes, ma'am. Even still, I'm gonna say not till this day. Probably up until 2 years ago, I was bad with it. But my heart has been softened so uh, that I find myself going and trying to make amends with people who actually they did me wrong. Like I was the victim, and but I'm the one that is reaching out, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. I see people that have done me dirty, and whereas normally, if they were going through something, I just, you turn around and walk the other way. But now, actually going to them and actually checking up and being there for them, um, apologizing for myself and others. It's just a lot. I know that I am growing in Christ. I mean, who the hell would have ever thought that I would have joined someone's choir? Now I ain't got up there to sing yet, because you can't put me on the front end like that. But hey, um, I'm trying. I feel my heart shifting. I don't have the same mentality that I used to. I'm not gonna say that I'm sad a lot. I just it's not that I'm sad. I just leave it at my heart is softer and more empathetic and sympathetic than I used to be. And I feel like that's something that is lacking in the world because In the world we're in today, people will actually watch you struggle. They will watch you hurt and will not say a word. They'll record you before they offer to help you. And that's not me. That's why I have to get used to this content shit, because I've always been the kind of person that lives in the moment instead of like trying to record everything. But now I have to try to record while I'm living, at least get pictures. So, yeah.